So many people think that there are only two rules of thought when it comes to Social Security. Some believe it's best to claim those benefits as soon as possible. Others think you should wait as long as possible so that your monthly payment is larger. Well, the decision is so much more complex, and you have to factor in so many other assets and investments, pension, of course, life expectancy. There's no simple answer that fits all, and that's why Ed Siddell from EGSI Financial is here to help us with some expertise and get us along the way. Ed, nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
It is a complicated issue, especially if people start to go online. So what are some of those things that people should consider? Because isn't Social Security, for many people, like that largest retirement income they'll have?
Potentially it can be. For some it's greater than it is for others. You know, the reality is we put so much into Social Security over our lifetime. You know, it's really a matter of when we claim it and what it's going to look like at the end of the day.
And if you go online, it can be really confusing to try to get that, can't it?
It is. It is. You know, Social Security, they make it very convenient. It takes as little as 15 minutes to apply for your benefits. But in our opinion, you know, something that is worth a lifetime of benefits, you know, you should really seek financial professional advice.
But it's so tempting for people as soon as they're eligible to take that money, especially because they feel entitled, as they are. They've put into Social Security their entire life, and I want to get it out as soon as possible. But that's not always the best way, right? No,
it's not. I mean, you really have to look at health, longevity, all of your other assets. If you look at Social Security really as a tool and just one piece of a bigger puzzle, you know, they all have to fit together to make sure that you're maximizing your potential benefits.
So in your opinion, can you make that blanket statement? People should wait longer?
No.
Okay. There's no one...
There really, it just depends on each individual situation. You know, you can actually take benefits really early and there's going to be a reduction, or you can wait until the end and maximize your benefits. Most people are somewhere in between.
What do you tell people are some of the biggest factors to consider? You mentioned a few of them. Life expectancy, I suppose other assets that they have.
Other assets.
If you're single, if you're married.
Single, married, if you have your house, other income, you know, pensions, etc. There's so many different factors. We actually use a software, an analyzer, that we input everything in along with those different variables, and we can actually be pretty accurate within to the month of the year in which they should claim the benefit.
Wow. Yeah. That would be helpful. We're going to take one scenario because I think people sometimes understand by example. And here it is. It's for a husband and a wife, both claiming benefits. The husband would get $2,000 a month. The wife would get $1,200 a month. That's $3,200 in income. So that's one potential scenario. But what if one of those spouses then passes away?
Great point. Usually, you know, if the husband predeceases the wife, in this particular scenario, there's going to be a 38% reduction. The wife is going to claim survivor benefits, and Social Security is going to recalculate the benefit to the higher amount. So there's going to be a 38% reduction in that benefit, so then it becomes an issue of lifestyle. What considerations, what's going to have to be reduced? Most people don't think about the fact that, you know, when a spouse passes away, the bills aren't cut in half. They basically stay the same. It's the income that's reduced. So what plans do you have, what strategies do you have in place to make up for that loss of income?
Well, and some people think they get survivor benefits, then they get their own as well, and then they don't anymore.
No, that's right.
So no matter how long you've worked, or if you have Social Security coming to you, if you are married and one spouse dies, it's still cut in half.
That's correct.
So you really do have to maximize those benefits. And is that where that strategy comes in that you talk about?
It does. It does. It plays a huge part in it because if you can figure out a way to make up that income, you know, the trick isn't just retiring, it's being able to stay retired. And, you know, retirement's all about income, and you have to have reliable and sustainable income, so you have to have a strategy in place.
You have a deal for our daytime viewers, and part of that is for them to come visit you for some sort of analysis regarding their Social Security. What's that about then, Ed?
For the viewers, if they call our office, 614-526-4118, we'll actually do an analysis for them, put it into our Social Security benefit analyzer. We'll do a scenario before based on what they want to accomplish and when they want to retire, and then we'll also do another one that maximizes all of their benefits for their particular situation and compare the two. And it'll give them instructions as to when to file, how to file, and break it down to the year and the month as to when they'll receive the maximum benefits.
And then I know that you also offer seminars, continuing education of sorts for your folks, which I would think would be very helpful as people's lives do change.
Right. We do several a month. We have a couple coming up over the next several weeks. They can go onto our website and click the events tab, or they can call our office. You know, all we ask is that they RSVP because, you know, seats are limited. We just want to make sure that there's room for people when they come.
And we can always learn.
Absolutely.
And it's a pleasure to have you. Thanks for clearing some stuff up for us.
Thank you very much.